have a few minutes to squeeze a recording in before our guests arrive in time for Christmas. I wanted to touch on this feeling of rush because it wasn't that long ago, maybe 70 years ago, where a person's day consisted of, or for a mother at least, it would have just been cooking, baking, washing dishes, looking after children, waiting for husband to arrive home. And now you see this quickening of time, but because time is just a concept, it's not actually a physical thing. Time feels like it's going so fast only because we're squeezing more and more events and things, appointments, schedules, to-do lists within the same amount of time of the day as we had 70 years ago. So it seems like time is speeding up when in fact it's always been that the sun just rises in the morning and then it sets and we see the moon for the night. And in that speed, what we're seeing now is this next evolution. So we're at the agriculture revolution, should I say, and now we're coming to the digital revolution. And what does that look like? Well, none of us really have experienced enough or know enough about what this new thing called artificial intelligence or the internet is actually going to look like in 3 to 5 years' time. There's a lot of articles talking about artificial intelligence taking over a lot of industries, and we're already seeing that now. So one of the major industries is transportation, where driverless trucks are going to drive themselves, deliveries, and also, for example, drones. Amazon products that you're buying on Amazon are going to be delivered to your door by drones. So we're going to see a lot of jobs being lost, and that is what we're seeing in the media right now, all these articles being written about that. So it really pays to read up and understand exactly what that means for you. And so my concern is for me to stay relevant and not to stay stuck in just what used to exist as what a job looked like. So it's really about starting to explore now and opening up other avenues that you could upskill and keep yourself relevant so that you can make sure that when these artificial robots take over some of these jobs, and it might affect a lot of us, and in fact it will, it's not just a might, then you're already ahead and you have a backup plan. And that could be looking at the internet, because this is where it's at. Like our business mentors mentioned that Black Friday, and that's big in America, not so much around the world, but Black Friday, when they have sales on, they made more revenue online than they did in the actual retail stores and the physical shops. So we can see that this is already happening, that online is really where we need to focus our attention, because this is where business will be at. And so with that, the acceleration of time, we're going to need to be really clever moving forward and thinking forward what that future will look like for us on a personal level and a professional level. If you're stuck and want to explore some of these possibilities, then please send me a message, comment below.